On the Unilink menu page, press Ops to access Ops Page 1. This page provides access to the free text, Out Off On In, Text Weather, Weather Maps, Weather Map Log, and Message Log options. Pressing the Next key displays the second page. This page provides access to the Delay, Diversion, ETA Update, Situation, and Position Report options. The free text page allows the user to create and edit text messages. Messages sent using this procedure will go to a service provider website. With the To field active, enter the destination identifier recipient and press Enter. Enter the destination recipient telephone number, if it is known, in the Number field. Pressing Enter moves the cursor to the first text line of the Text Edit page. Create a message using the alphanumeric text option keys. The procedure for creating a message in Ops are very similar to what we discussed in ATC. The +- key is still used to insert a space. The text automatically word wraps to the next line. The number of pages in the message will increase as necessary to accommodate entered text. The right line select keys are used to move the cursor position within the text that has been entered. Any text entered at the cursor position in front of other text will be inserted, and word wrapping will automatically occur as necessary. The left line select keys still insert special characters, but they differ slightly in what symbols are available. Another difference from the ATC text mode is the @ symbol is replaced with a plus sign. You also now have the ability to start a new line of text just by pressing Enter. Enter your text. When you press Enter, you will be taken back to the free text page. Notice that there is no review key. Press Send to place the message in queue for transmission. To send a message to another aircraft, first go to Free Text. Enter the destination aircraft registry in the To field and press Enter. In the Number field, enter the letter A, followed by the registry of the destination aircraft. When you press Enter, you will be taken to the Text Edit page. Go ahead and enter your message. When finished editing the text portion of the message, press Return. The entered text is displayed on the free text page for review, with additional pages added as necessary. Press Send to place the message in queue for transmission. You can use free text to send an email if you make an arrangement with a DSP. Specific detailed instructions for email operation may differ from the following procedure depending on the service provider. What follows is the general procedure. With the To line active, press Enter to advance to the Number field. Enter E in the first position of the Number field and press Enter. If previously entered text is still in the free text area, press Clear before entering new text. In the free text area, enter the destination email address. Use DA for dash, DOT for dot, and AT for the @ symbol. Delimit the address with ST. Use spaces as indicated in the example and press Enter. The message will not send if symbols are used in place of text. Spaces are placed in text using the +- key. Your message must start on the next line after ST. Press Enter to move to the next line and enter the message text. When finished editing the text portion of the message, press Return. The entered text is displayed on the free text page for review, with additional pages added as necessary. Press Send to place the message in queue for transmission. A confirmation message will display if the email is sent successfully. Out, Off, On, In reports allow a dispatch or schedule office to track a flight as well as provide accurate flight times and block times. Based on installation, Unilink may use inputs from one or more doors, the parking brake, and weight on wheel status input. Out off on in reports may also use digital inputs from devices such as the FMS or configured input-output processors. Unilink monitors the state of each discrete and the weight on wheels condition at power-up, but does not issue any reports unless a change in state is detected. The fuel fields display the fuel on board quantity from the FMS when an event is triggered. The Unilink will auto-populate time and fuel information at each event. The crew must ensure that the FMS fuel information is initialized. The out requirement is met when all doors are closed and the parking brake is released. The report includes the out time, fuel on board, departure airport, and destination airport. Once the out report has been generated, if the door is opened prior to takeoff, an out return in report will be generated. A change in the weight on wheel status from on ground to in air will result in an off report that will include the off time, departure airport, and destination airport. If Unilink is powered up or reset in flight, it will monitor the weight on wheel state, determine that the aircraft is airborne, and ignore all changes in status of doors and brakes. A change to the weight on wheel status from in air to on ground will result in the on report. The on report includes the on time, the fuel on board, departure airport, and destination airport. Opening the doors will generate an in report that includes the in time, fuel on board, departure airport, and destination airport. The in time that is recorded for the in event is the last time the brake was set prior to the door opening, or the time that the door opens if the brake was not set. A ground delay advisory occurs when the configured time on the ground delay timer expires after the doors are closed and the brakes are released, but before the weight on wheels switch indicates airborne. For this example, the configured time is set for 10 minutes. You can see here that the out report was generated at 17:18. By 17:29, for whatever reason, the aircraft has still not yet taken off. So Unilink will initiate the ground delay advisory. Pressing this line select key will display the delay page. The crew can send a delay report by filling in the applicable information. The Text Weather Request page allows the user to request 4 types of text weather reports from up to 6 locations. Terminal weather received from this request will apply to stations entered on this page and will include both actual and forecast conditions for each station. Winds aloft, SIGMETs, and PIREPs will apply to the flight plan route from the FMS. If a manual data entry is made in the stations field, the winds aloft will apply to waypoints along the Great Circle route from the aircraft's present position to the airport identifier. Stored text weather messages are accessed via the Ops Message Log page. To request text weather, press Text Weather on Ops Page 1. On the Text Weather Request page, you can enter up to 6 reporting stations. The first station will default to the FMS Destination Airport identifier. When exiting this page, all stations entered are cleared. Press Types to choose the type of reports to receive. Terminal is selected by default. Multiple report types may be selected. Press the line select key adjacent to the report type you want to request. After pressing Return, you will see an asterisk next to the selected report types. Press Send to place the request in queue for transmission. If you have not entered any reporting stations, you will get a Data Required banner. The Ops page allows the user to request and view graphical weather maps. The Weather Map Request page is accessed by pressing Weather Maps on either Ops Page 1 or the Text Weather Request page. Maps are available only over an airborne telephone link, and the Weather Map Request page is only available when the Weather Maps configuration selection is enabled. Graphic weather maps are available on flat panel control display units having graphics capability, as well as on MFD and EFI 890R displays. US Comp Radar page allows the user to request composite radar weather maps at specified weather stations and ICAO airports. To request a composite radar graphic, enter an airport identifier in the station field and press Enter, or accept the default destination airport identifier from the FMS. Select a map range using the Range Line Select Key options. The selected range is retained through system power cycles. Press Send to place the request in queue for transmission. The US Tops Movement page is used to request US radar tops and movement graphics from a specific geographical area. To request a tops and movement graphic, you need only select a region. The last selection will remain through system power cycles. Press Send to place the request in queue for transmission. The IR Satellite page allows the user to request worldwide IR satellite weather maps. To request an IR satellite, you need only select a region. There are 2 pages of regions. The last selection will remain through system power cycles. Press the Send Line Select key to place the request in queue for transmission. The Icing Turb page is used to request worldwide icing potential and turbulence potential maps. To request an icing potential or turbulence potential map, first select a region. Then select a flight level. Both the region and flight level selected will remain through system power cycles. Press the appropriate Send key to place your request in queue for transmission. The IFR-MVFR page is used to request worldwide IFR-MVFR maps. To request an IFR-MVFR map, you need only select a region. There are 3 pages of regions. The last selection will remain through system power cycles. Press Send to place the request in queue for transmission. The Significant Weather page allows the user to request high-level significant weather maps. To request a significant weather map, you need only select a region. There are 2 pages of regions. The last selection will remain through system power cycles. Press Send to place the request in queue for transmission. The Winds Aloft page allows the user to request the most current worldwide winds aloft maps by region. To request the winds and temperature aloft graphic, first select a region. There are 3 pages from which to choose. Then select a flight level. There are 2 pages from which to select a flight level. Both the region and the flight level selected will remain through system power cycles. Press Send to place the message in queue for transmission. The Weather Map Log pages allow the user to select previously uplinked weather graphics for viewing on a CDU, MFD, EFI 890R, or for deletion. Weather map titles are listed in the order they are received, with the last map received appearing first. Unilink stores up to 32 maps. Press the left Line Select key adjacent to the desired weather map. Pressing any key while the map is displayed will return the display to the Map Log page. To delete all uplinked weather maps, select the Delete All option. Delete All only appears on the first page of the Weather Map Log. The Message Logs page allows the user to view, print, or delete messages. The Weather Map Log page displays all weather graphic uplinks. The Ops Message page displays all messages containing unverified data, including text weather and free text. The Verify Messages page displays all ATS, clearance, and other verified messages, with the exception of FANS messages, which are maintained in the ATC message log. Message titles will appear on these pages in the inverse order they are received, with the newest message first. The total number of pages increases as messages are received. If more than one page of messages exist, use the previous and next keys to cycle through the pages. Messages with viewable text have an arrow pointing to the Line Select key. Pressing a left-hand Line Select key displays the page for the corresponding message if the message contains viewable text. Pressing Return will bring you back to the list of message titles. Pressing a right-hand line select key displays a pop-up window for the corresponding message and allows the deletion or printing of the message. Any key press other than 1 or 2 right will exit the pop-up window. To delete all messages from a message log, press the Delete All line select key. This prompt is only displayed on page 1 of the message log pages. Status information is displayed above the message title and includes the time received, transmission medium, uplink or downlink indicator, and status. A message could have one of 8 different statuses. These are listed in your operator's manual. Ops Page 2 offers you 5 different types of operational reports that you can create. We will go over each of these in turn. The Delay page is used to report estimated ground delays prior to takeoff. To send a ground delay report, first enter the estimated time in minutes. Next, enter a reason for the delay. None is the default. Choose the appropriate reason option. The display will return to the Delay page. Press Send to place the message in queue for transmission. The Diversion page is used to send a revised destination message. To send a diversion message, enter your new destination and press Enter, or verify the new destination data from the FMS. Next, enter an ETA and press Enter, or verify the ETA data from the FMS. Press Reason to access the Divert Reason page. Press the line select key adjacent to the appropriate Divert Reason option. None will be selected by default if no entry is made on this page. Press the Send line select key to place the report or message in queue for transmission. During a given flight leg, the first press sends a diversion report downlink, and each subsequent press sends a revised diversion report downlink. The ETA Update page is used to send an ETA update message. To send an ETA update message, verify or update all of the FMS supplied data. For this example, we will assume that the FMS data is correct. The FMS ETE field is provided for reference only and displays the current computed FMS estimated time en route. If you are making manual entries, this field will remain blank. Press Reason to access the ETA Reason page and select the appropriate reason. Press Send to place the report or message in queue for transmission. During a given leg, the first press sends an ETA Update report downlink, and each subsequent press sends a revised ETA report downlink. The Situation page permits the sending of emergency report messages for mechanical and medical emergencies. All situation reports include fuel on board and endurance data from the FMS Fuel page 2. To make the report, press Situation on Ops page 2. With SOLS active, enter the number of persons on board and press Enter. If not active, press Remarks and enter information as needed. Up to 24 characters may be entered. This field is optional. Press Reason to access the Situation Reason page. Press the line select key adjacent to the appropriate reason and return to the Situation page. If no selection is made, the Reason page will default to none. Press the Send line select key to place the report in queue for transmission. The Position Report page is used to modify position report data prior to sending, and to enable and disable the Auto Position Report function. Data on this page is pre-filled FMS Air Data Computer information. Normally, this data will be valid for the position report. However, temporary manual entries are possible for the current manually initiated transmission only. With the To Waypoint field active, enter a waypoint name and press Enter. The To Waypoint ETA information is supplied by the FMS. To change it, or if it is not active, press line select key to left and enter up to 4 digits. Time is always given in UTC. Press Enter. In the same way, enter your ground speed, winds, and altitude, and then press Send to place the report in queue for transmission. You can also change the setting of the automatic report function. Press Auto to toggle the automatic report function to enabled or disabled. The default is based on the configuration setting for your aircraft. The current status is displayed to the left of Auto. If Auto is set to enabled, press In-Air Interval to set the report interval. The default is based on configuration setting for your aircraft. Press Enter. The In-Air Interval option is not present if Auto is set to disabled.